The BVille Bees celebrating this very special team, the 2023 Section 3 Class A, once again, champions. Can we get a round of applause for that? So I feel like saying Baldwinsville and champions, it's becoming synonymous for me, which is a good thing. So having that and having a run at a state title as well, congratulations first and foremost, and happy to have you guys here. So I'm here in part number one with Sophia Muscolino as well as Carlie Desimone. So, Carlie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You got a lot of laughter going on right now. You doing all right?
Yeah, just the way you said our last name was funny.
Muscolino?
Yeah, kind of close.
What is it? Am I saying it wrong?
That's Muscolino.
Muscolino. Oh, I said Moo.
Doesn't matter.
Muscolino. Okay, my bad. So I'm Italian. I should do better. So Carlie, I have a story about you.
Oh, okay.
So Jimmy Delia, who runs this place, and his wife Amy were in Wegmans.
Yeah, I cashed them out.
Yeah, and they said they had a full cart. It was like weeks worth of getting groceries, and he felt bad for whatever cashier was going to get the cart because they just had a long day. They were at Wegmans for like an hour, and he looked up and he saw you, and then he reached out to your parents and said that they raised a good person. What does that mean to you, to hear that from the Delias?
I just try to be kind to people, so I guess I'm glad that they thought I was nice.
Do you consider yourself nice?
I would say so. I mean, I always try to.
Okay, all right. Well, what do you think, Sophia? You think she's a nice person?
Yeah.
Who do you think is the kindest person on the team?
There's a lot of really nice people on the team.
Okay, I want like the kindest soul though, like the nicest, sweetest person, the person that you would want to stand on stage and like announce you for an award.
Probably, I'd say Julia Schultz. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Or Izzy, I think.
Or Izzy. Okay, why did you choose them?
Julia's always positive, and even though she had an injury that ended her season, she always comes to practice with a smile on her face, and I feel like that's really important. She's never like negative. She always cheers everybody on. I think that's important.
You said Izzy too. Why?
Yeah, they both bring like a lot of energy, and they just always are smiling, and at least I feel they always make me laugh. So.
Okay, fair enough. Who is the fun? We've talked about this before, but I want to know a little update. Right. Who is the funniest person on the team?
I think Addie.
Probably, yeah.
Addie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
I think Lane's pretty funny too. Just the stuff she says.
Okay. So if that's the funny, Sophia, who's the most serious?
Mia.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, besides all your jokes, you're very serious. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel like we're very serious.
No one's
serious.
We're serious at the right times. Like that's why we win. But like.
Okay. So you're serious at game time.
Yeah, when it comes to game time,
okay.
we usually lock in.
Okay,
so it's a big key factor to
We're
help.
always joking though on the sidelines, like even at halftime, she'll crack a couple of jokes, even if we're losing.
Yeah.
Like, she'll always make a joke.
How does Coach handle the fact that you're almost never serious?
Wait, what?
How does Coach handle the fact that you're almost never serious?
She's part of it.
She's part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's part of it.
Okay, so you don't think Coach is serious that much?
No, she's very serious.
She's very serious.
Like half our practices, like we're always joking around. And
okay.
She's learned to like how to let us not be serious, but then get us to be serious. You know.
Yes. So she can turn this. She can flip the switch on. Okay.
She could be like, all right, no more. Like let's lock in here. You know?
Okay. All right. So, Carlie, for you, this season has meant blank. Fill in that blank for me.
Awesome.
This season has meant awesome. That's good English. That's very good English.
No, I don't know. Valuable.
Okay.
I can't think of a.
The season has meant valuable. Okay. All right.
I don't know. Oh, do you want more than one word?
No. Like this season has meant. Let's make an English sentence out of it.
This is why I didn't do good on the SAT.
Okay.
My
All right.
grammar's bad. My mom.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you said valuable and awesome. We're gonna rock with that. Okay, so why valuable and why awesome?
Well, it's another shot at states, and this has been like my people for the longest amount of time, and we have a lot of seniors. I'm a senior, so to me, it's like my one last run as a BVille B. So.
How does this run this year compare at all to last season's run?
I would say it's very similar. I
Okay.
mean, I think our team, we have a lot of underclassmen, but I don't think that's been like a bad thing. Our team's like adjusted and meshed really well. So, I mean, the energy's still there. I think we've got a lot of more fun and outgoing people too. We're not as quiet as last year, so I think that makes certain like things really fun, and like the sideline's very loud this year. So.
Is there anybody that doesn't scream on the sidelines during a game?
They all do.
Grace is the loudest.
Grace is really loud.
Grace is the loudest?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you hear her
Always.
no matter where you
I
are?
love it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you make out words, or is it just you can hear the yelling?
It's the yelling. I can't even. I'm
You-
not like focusing on what she's saying.
Okay.
I'm always just,
You
like,
just know it's her
hear it.
voice.
I always hear her voice. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So this season, we're going to try this with you, Sophia. Okay. This season has meant blank.
I don't think I'm gonna be good at this.
Oh my
Is
God.
it just one word you're looking for?
Whatever you want it to be.
I feel like
How you would describe the season?
this season, I feel like it's very gritty and like determination. I don't know.
Okay, gritty and determination.
The phrase of this is hard.
Yes. Well, and it's like has meant
It's
everything,
meant-
has
it's meant a
meant
lot.
this, has meant,
It
yeah,
meant
something
a
like
lot
that. Okay.
because of our grit and determination.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
so bring me into the grit and determination. When did you feel this team really become the gritty team that they are right now?
I want to say like I feel like it all started day one, but I think it really got brought out sectionals against CNS. It was just like I don't know, we just like couldn't be stopped. Like we just like kept going, and you could just tell we all really wanted it, and we knew that from there on out it was just like survive and advance. So I feel like everybody knows what we have to do, and now it's just time to like, finish it and do it.
You had that game during the season against CNS.
Yeah.
What did that one teach you when you got to see them the second time around?
The one when we lost.
Yeah, the one we lost.
Oh, well, we obviously it didn't go our way. We like carded out of the game, but that's obviously not an excuse. We kind of took that and we're like, you know what? If they want to think they beat us, then we're just gonna crush them. And we're gonna prove it to them that we are the better team. We'll play them a million times and we'll beat them every time, except for that one time.
When you had that next go around and there was so much meaning in that matchup,
Mm-hmm.
was that always in the back of your mind as a team, that CNS game? Did that
No.
stick with you a certain way, or did you let it go?
No, we let it go because there's nothing you could do about like what happened that game. So we put it in the past, and we just wanted to prove to them who BVille actually is, and we did show them.
Carlie, that's, we talk about matchups and rivalries in the community of Central and Upstate New York. Do you feel like that is the one, or is there a different one? And does it matter who's in front of you the next game?
We always say let's play every game like it's CNS, so I would definitely say that's our rival. Like we don't want to lose to them, or if we do, we know that the next game we're always gonna try to just crush them, and that's what we did.
So you look at Corning Painted Post, the most recent matchup that you had here in States. What did you learn from that game that you can take now into Massapequa?
Honestly, just like being smart and like having composure, because they were a little bit like it was kind of close at first, and that was because we were doing like silly mistakes. But once we realized just like to relax, like take that extra second to look for that extra pass or pull it out if it's not like 100%, like that really helped us like get the ball in the back of the net and clear better on defense.
Sophia, for you, what was this last game like? How would you describe how that challenged this team?
It definitely challenged ourselves. We kind of at times we fell apart, and we saw a lot of things that we needed to work on, which I think was good. Like this whole week of practice, we've been working on things from that game. So I feel like
Mistakes into something positive.
I mean, it depends. I feel like most times it's pretty quick fixes, and Our team watches a lot of film, especially Coach. She continues to clip things, and we all, like, if we make a mistake, like, we realize it, and, like, we'll go watch film, and just, I feel like a lot of times when we make a mistake, like, we want to never, like, do it again. At least that's how
She
I
makes
feel.
sure to
She
tell
makes
us
sure
to
that-
never do it
Yeah.
again.
Sophia, watching all the film that you've watched, how would you describe sitting and watching film? What are some words to describe your film watching? What'd you say, Carlie?
Scary.
Scary. Okay. That's one
Sometimes I do a little prayer before I see the huddle clips, I'm not going to lie. But
word. Okay. What about you, Sophia? How would you describe it?
I'm excited because she makes like funny comments. She'll tell us we're running really slow or we're
yeah.
like doing
The all caps.
she'll
all
yell at us
caps
in all
is
capital
really
letters or swear or something. It's funny. It's entertaining.
It's
Even when
entertaining.
you-
It's all with love. It's all
Yeah.
with love, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Coach, where's Coach at? I can't see her face. I want to see her face when I ask this question. So we always do the tell me something about Coach. And so I know that you guys have, been with this team a while. You've been leaders. But Sophia, tell me something good about Coach.
Think good about Coach. She doesn't make us run that much anymore.
Okay.
Like at all. Like it is like black and white, the difference between how much we used to run and now how much we run.
Okay.
So that's a great thing.
So did she tell you why you're not running as much anymore?
I think the baby helped. Finley.
The baby helps. Okay.
Finley.
All right.
There's like injuries.
So
Oh, injuries.
Okay.
Oh.
Because we go so far, it's almost like we need to like make sure that we stay healthy. And we've had a lot of games.
I think it's Finley.
I think it probably is that, but that's
so you think Finley has taken some of the running away?
Yeah.
How has she done that? How does Finley take the
She's
running
just
away?
like less angry when we do something bad. Like if we used to do something bad, it'd be like a down and back immediately, or
Okay.
like push-ups, or like she'd stop the play and we'd do like burpees. But now it's like we make a mistake and she'd be like, "Don't do it again," and that's it, and then we move on.
So you think Finley softened Coach's
Yes,
heart a little bit?
100%.
Okay, Coach is nodding
Yeah.
to it. All right. Carlie, tell me something good about Coach.
there's a lot of things I could say. I would
Yeah.
probably say that she holds me accountable to all of my mistakes and never lets any little thing slide, and she always pushes me every day to try new things, like using my right hand and not just ripping it and stuff. So I
Okay.
think that's really helped me become a better player and also become better at taking criticism.
It's a criticism. Okay.
A little bit, sometimes.
Okay. Coach, would you agree? Does she take criticism better? Yes.
Or it's helped like our
Comes over, we sit down and talk about it.
yeah.
Okay.
It's helped with my communication skills.
Okay. By a round of applause, who do you think is more trouble for Coach to have to deal with in practice? Is it Sophia? Nobody.
It's not like a bad way.
I don't know if I've ever done that to dead silence before. Sophia, I mean, that's got to make you feel good, right? No? How would you describe your evolution of your relationship with Coach?
Well, I want to say sophomore year, I was scared of her a lot.
Okay.
And
I yelled more than
yeah, she yelled at me a lot, but like we weren't like tight yet. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, just smile, nod.
Okay.
Cry, later movie. And then last year it was like pretty good, and then I think this year we've been like, she's gotten used to me and I've gotten used to her, so it's been like pretty good.
Okay, so you've gotten used to each other, so you feel like you understand each other now.
Yeah.
What's the best thing Coach has ever taught you then?
To take a message from what she says or what anyone says, not the tone, because it's with wanting to make me better, not trying to.
So take the message, not the tone.
No, so if you're
Okay.
getting screamed at, it's
Yeah.
just with wanting to get you better and just making sure that you know and you get it in through your head, not trying to embarrass me.
All right, take the message, not the tone. I like that. Sophia, what has Coach taught you?
I don't know.
Love the long pause.
No, I don't know.
The long-
Defensive
She's taught me how to play defense.
Okay.
Not very well.
Did you just say long way to go?
She's helped us learn how to use our voices.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So she's taught you how to play defense, but you have a long way to go. Okay.
Yeah, I used to be a midfielder.
Do you have a favorite moment with Coach this season, Sophia?
Yes, we were playing airsoft, and she was on the other team.
Okay.
And it was me. Who else was with me in the corner? Sierra. Me and Sierra are trying to attack her, and she, instead of like trying to attack us, she comes, grabs us, bends down, and she's like, "Don't shoot me! I need to be protected." So she was like hugging us, hiding with us, even though she was on the other team.
Okay.
We wanted to shoot her.
Okay.
I remember she was my bodyguard.
That was the best. That was the best moment.
So, Carlie, do you have a favorite moment with Coach?
I'm thinking.
I will
I
say
think that
airsoft.
airsoft was good because
Yeah.
I actually was on her team and she's like a sniper. So I was.
She's good.
I was,
Okay.
I was standing. Accident.
Friendly fire. Okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if my gun was like shooting the whole time, so I was just test shooting and then it hit off the wall in the hair. It was an accident.
Okay. So, hearing airsoft, I haven't heard that in a while. So I had never played it before. And I was down in North Carolina, this was years ago. And I was working at Disney. The girl that I dated lived in North Carolina. She said, you know, will you come home to North Carolina at the time? I said, sure, let's go back to North Carolina, meet your family, whatever. So I go to North Carolina, and almost immediately she says, we're going to play airsoft. And I have no idea what airsoft is at this point. So she says, now here's the fun part. This is the twist. I said, who are we playing airsoft with? She said, my grandmother and my grandfather, my parents, and my brother. And you're going to have to shoot them, and they're going to try to shoot you. And I remember thinking to myself, like, I don't want to play this game because I feel like dinner afterwards, no matter what. Like, if I do well, I'm in trouble. If I don't do well, then I'm a Yankee, right? Like, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So I go out there to shoot, and I look at her dad right before. And I was like, hey, like, let's have a good game. He, like, pulled his goggles down, turned his hat backwards, put the gun on his shoulder, and walked away. So I hid underneath. There was, like, a down tree trunk, and I was, like, behind that. And then what I did was, when my girlfriend at the time, when she went around the corner of, like, the jungle gym, I opened up my gun and dropped all my bullets, and I went, oh, look, I'm out. So I had to go redo it, and I was putting the beads in one by one because I didn't want to shoot her family, and I didn't feel right doing it. So I've never officially played airsoft because I don't believe you should have to shoot the family of the person that you're dating.
I get that.
So,
That makes sense.
but Coach hid with you, and you didn't shoot her.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then Carlie says she's a sniper, so you protect her, but then she's taking people out, Carlie?
Yeah, I guess.
I just was not really good. I was not picking
None
up
You
of
weren't
us were
good.
that well. Like,
Okay.
we weren't that good.
Who was the best?
Oh.
Who was the best at airsoft?
I want to say, like, Sierra, she would just go in the line of fire to try to capture the flag and get hit, and she didn't care.
Because it hurts.
It hurt.
It
It
does.
left welts on everybody for like weeks.
Well, that's the thing about airsoft is it's called soft, but it's not.
No.
And that was the whole thing when I grabbed the beads. I'm like, yeah, this is going to hurt no
It
matter
was
what.
a workout though, because we wore sweatpants and a sweatshirt, so it didn't hurt, and it was like
Yeah.
hot. It was
And that's how
inside.
you got more running in.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how they did it.
That was our conditioning.
Yeah.
So, Sophia, tell me something good about Carlie.
There's a lot. I would say her like love for the game. She just loves everything about it, and she's achieved all of her goals and still in the process of achieving the rest of them. And she's inspired me growing up, always like chasing after her dreams and stuff.
Can we clap that up? That was really sweet.
That was
That was awesome. So, Sophia, tough act to follow, Sophia, with that, you said, Carlie, achieving your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia said you achieved most of your or all of your dreams up
All
to
of
this
them so
point.
far.
All of them so far. Would you agree with that?
Well, my big thing was playing at SU, and so
Yeah.
I will be doing that next fall. So.
And I think we
guess
need to
was
clap
my
that
big
up a
one.
little bit.
But I think I would like to win another state championship and
Yeah.
a national championship.
Yeah. I think that's all right. I think you could ask for that.
Yeah.
So tell me something good about Sophia.
Sophia's always very energetic and really gets me like hyped before the games. Like we always click sticks and hug and stuff, so it helps me get like a good groove. And she's the one that's always right next to me. Like we both play attack together,
Yeah.
so like I feel like she always picks me up if I'm down, and she's just like a really good teammate. And we're like a duo, so.
Been a duo since sophomore year. On attack. Well, midfield
Now
first.
we're in the right position.
Midfield
so.
first, and now we're on attack.
Now you're in the right position.
Yeah.
you
We
said.
got
Okay.
cooked on defense together.
We
and
sucked
now
in defense together, and now we're good at attack together.
Sophia, having Carlie right by your side, what has that meant to you over the years to be able to look right there next to you, good, bad, or indifferent of a game, and knowing that she was there?
I loved it. We grew up together. We're neighbors. We've always been playing lacrosse together, and now to be like we won a state championship together is like crazy. And also, she saves me in games. I'll throw her bad passes and she'll catch them and score. So most of the times I'm about to get yelled at, she'll save me by scoring and catching the passes. So that's very helpful. It saves me from a lot of yelling.
Carlie, what's it like to have, and I know that obviously your team is close and you spoke about that, but specifically with Sophia, what's it like to have this friendship constantly growing on the field and off the field?
I honestly think that it's pretty amazing considering that like we went to the same elementary school. Like we grew up like riding bikes in the neighborhood, and like during COVID we'd bike to like Sunshine all the time and like go shoot and stuff. So the fact that like we've accomplished like so much like still side by side, where it went from winning little tournament when we're in third grade and winning a state championship and hopefully doing it again. I think that's pretty incredible.
And when you win a state title, you have to stay hungry to go after it again. What keeps this team in it? Because some teams kind of start feeling themselves. They get that ego. They think they're unbeatable. So, Carlie, I'll start with you on this. What kept this team hungry to try and work to do it again?
I think we're just very like competitive, and this is like a very competitive area, and I feel like everyone, like other schools, are after us. So that kind of fools us, so we're like, yeah, we're not done yet. We're gonna keep doing this. We're not gonna let you catch us.
Sophia?
I think that we're not satisfied with one, and if we know that another one's on the table, like I feel like once we have another one in a couple days, hopefully, we're not gonna stop working until we get it. But I feel like then we'll be accomplished and we'll be satisfied, and then hopefully next year they have the same drive to get it again because this team has the talent, and we've never thought like, oh, we won it last year, we're bound to win it this year. We've worked for everything, we've earned everything, and we're still working like really hard for Friday and Saturday.
Before we jump into rapid fire, looking at the few losses that were here this season, Sophia, what did you take from those moments, from that adversity, and route to where you are right now?
Honestly, a lot. Like after the games and after we'd lose, people would just be like, all right, everyone head up, we got the next one. Like, well, we would look at the film, coach would do a lot of film, and she would just pick apart every single little thing we did, and then at practice we'd work on it until we got it right. And I feel like we've done that all season, and I think we needed those 4 losses. Like the first one was within the first 2 weeks of the season, and that kind of humbled us. Like, oh, you know what? We're not the team we were last year. We need to make our own team, and we need to do it again. Like, I feel like every loss has helped us become better, and hopefully it'll work out for us.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think having mistakes really fuels us to be better, and when we lose, like, we don't want to let it happen again. So I think that really fuels our fire to be competitive and keep pushing like every day and fixing the little things. Coach always harps on the little things and wants to have perfection. So that's our goal. Obviously, you can't be perfect, but if you can attempt to it, then it helps make you successful.
Yeah, if you strive for it, then the worst you can be is pretty
Keeps
close.
raising the standards, we say.
So with that being said, the Baldwinsville Bees girls lacrosse team here with me tonight, champions already in the sectional and working toward a state title once again. We're going to play rapid fire with Carlie and Sophia. Carlie, you get the first question for me. What do you got?
Okay. Oh, I have to ask you a question?
Yes.
I'll go first.
Okay.
If you would have a conversation with anybody, like have dinner with them, who would it be?
Living or dead?
Anything.
Okay. If I had a conversation with anybody, who would it be? Now, with how wonderfully confusing this world is, I would probably want to sit down with my grandma again. I mentioned her a lot, G-Mama. Both of my grandmothers, incredible, but G-Mama and I, very, very close. And I would say I want to sit down with her, and I'd ask her advice on what to do and how to kind of handle a world that I feel like has kind of lost its way, lost its connective tissue, so to speak, and lost caring about each other, lost that faith. So I would talk with her about that. She was always faithful. She was always nice to everybody. She never let herself have a bad day, really. So I'd want to talk with her about that, and probably sit with my grandfathers because they passed away when I was 6. And outside of that, if I chose a celebrity, I would spend a day with Robin Williams. And I would do everything in my power to make him laugh because he made me laugh my whole life. So I would do
I like
that.
that. Yeah.
All right, Sophia. If you could describe yourself as food, what food best describes you?
A baked potato.
That took no time. I love that. Why a baked potato?
They're so good. Like,
Okay.
like baked potatoes are like unmatched food. Oh no, I don't know why. It's just my favorite food, so I feel like it would be like.
Okay, so baked potato is just your favorite, so
And
that's
I feel
why.
like I would be like I'd be one.
You would be a baked
If
potato.
I could be one.
Okay, I like it. Would you put anything on it, or?
Of sour cream, bacon, salt, pepper, butter, a loaded baked potato.
Okay, a loaded baked potato. All right, I like it. Carlie, your question for me?
Who's your favorite NBA basketball player?
Right now?
Yeah. I like basketball.
Right now, probably. No, never LeBron. Never LeBron.
Could be dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I had to choose a favorite, it would be Reggie Miller. It's hard. I grew up on Reggie Miller, Gary Payton. My favorite of the favorites, because I'm a Raptors fan, is Damon Stoudemire with the team rookie year and was rookie of the, his rookie year, he was the rookie of the year, 95. So Damon is the all-time. But if I had to choose one right now today, there's a lot of egos out there, so I don't like choosing egos. I guess I would say, I don't really know if he talks a lot of trash. I mean, you don't see it like other people. I'd probably say Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I like Steph. I do not like Draymond Green. He is an annoyance to the game. And I honestly think, yeah, I think Draymond should be ejected out of probably 80 of 82 games because of the way he plays. But, yeah, probably Steph Curry right now. So I want to know, since you like basketball, what about you? Who's your favorite?
Izzy Murray. I'd say Kobe, and even though that he's passed, but like
Yeah,
just
Kobe.
like old games, this like TikToks that always pop up on my, just like the clips
Yeah.
of him of like how shifty he was, and I like the Lakers, so
You like the Lakers?
yeah.
All right, we'll forgive you for that. Sophia, what's your last question for me?
Another one?
Yes.
No, Ava's asking that one. I don't know. Oh, if you knew now what you knew like back then, would you do something different with your life, or would you do this?
So if I knew,
Everything you knew now back then,
would I still have the same career?
would you still choose what the same career?
Choose the same career. Yeah, I would. I mean, there's things that I'm working on that I want to do. I feel like I just got started. So I'm going to be a broadcaster for 20 years in November because I started when I went into college, which was nuts. But I still want to do music. I've worked on that since I was 3 years old. My mom's really good at it. So music, either writing it, singing it, producing it, all of the above, whatever. And then screenwriting, comedy. There's a lot of things that I'm working on. So would I change what I'm doing now? No, because it gave me the life that I have, and I love the life that I live. And I work a lot of hours. I'm usually always tired, but I don't feel like I've ever worked a day in my life. So, yeah, I would say that if you're not doing a job you love, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. All right, so that was a good question, Sophia. Let's go back to you. We did food, so now we're going to go to if you could go back to yourself when you were 5 years old, what advice would you give yourself?
Probably to like never give up, because I feel like even when we were younger, this kind of has to do with lacrosse, but when we were younger, we always would go to like the varsity games, and we were like, oh, we want to do that. Not 5 years old, but like older than that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just like, I feel like we didn't give up. We kept working, and like everything feels so surreal right now that like we're doing what we dreamed about as kids.
So you watched it saying, someday I'm going to be on that field doing
Yeah,
it, and then you
it's just
did.
like, yeah, we never gave up, and now we're here, and it's cool.
That's awesome. I love it. Carlie, your last question.
Oh, you want me to ask you?
Yeah.
Who's your celeb crush?
Wow. Wow, there's a few. So I don't know. I would probably there's a couple out there. My celebrity crush. Probably. I don't want to answer the way that I answered it before. I'm gonna figure out somebody else. I'd probably say Ariana Grande. Yeah.
That's good picks.
Yeah, I would go with Ariana Grande, I guess. So, her music's good. I think Taylor Swift and I would have an interesting relationship because she's dated a lot of not great guys and I've dated a lot of not great girls, and I feel like it'd be cool to kind of write a song about that together. So, that would be kind of fun to write. All right. So, Carlie, why is she laughing like this?
Because it's lame. She finds everything.
Oh, she's on the TV, that's why.
Oh, Taylor's on. Oh, she is. That's a side. What's up, Taylor? All right, so Carlie, let's go to music.
Okay.
You're going to go on tour with a singer or a band. Who do you choose to go on tour with? And you have to pick one teammate to bring with you.
I'd probably go with Mr. Worldwide.
Okay.
Because I know all his songs, and the concert I went to was really fun. So.
Yeah. He is fun. Who would you bring with you? One teammate. Pitbull's got his own Sirius channel too, Sirius XM, which is pretty cool.
Probably Lade, because she's just funny.
Okay.
And she was with me at the last Pitbull concert, and she was funny, so.
She was funny at the concert?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, Sophia Muscolino and Carlie Desimone, thank you for being up here. Baldwinsville Girls Lacrosse, fighting toward a state title. We'll be back.